We need to talk about the ghost smell. You know the specific phenomenon I am referring to. You take your activewear out of the dryer, you smell it, it smells like... It smells like fresh rain or ocean breeze or whatever fragrance your detergent promised. It seems clean. Then you put it on, you go to the gym, and 10 minutes into your warm-up, before you have even broken a real sweat, you smell like a locker room. You assume it is you assume your hygiene is failing. I am here to tell you that it is not you. It is the plastic you are wearing. Welcome to the Digital Handbook. Today, we're discussing the biofilm paradox. We're going to explain why polyester is scientifically engineered to hold on to odor, why your fabric softener is actually sealing bacteria inside your clothes, and the specific chemical protocol you need to break the cycle. To solve the problem, we must first understand the enemy. The smell is not sweat. Fresh sweat, biologically speaking, is mostly water, salts, and harmless acids. It actually has very little odor. The smell is fermentation. Your skin is a biome, a crowded ecosystem. But when it comes to the stench in your gym clothes, we're looking at specific culprits. Bacteria from the Micrococcus and Staphylococcus families. Think of your skin like a crowded food court. These bacteria are the stalls that specialize in one thing, eating the oils your body produces. They feast on your sebum and dead skin cells. When they eat, they produce waste, and that waste is what you smell. Specifically, they produce volatile organic compounds like isovaleric acid. This is the heavy, cheesy, rancid note associated with dirty socks and unwashed activewear. But here's the question. These bacteria live on your skin even when you wear cotton t-shirts. So why does your polyester running shirt smell 10 times worse? This brings us to the material science. The reason your activewear smells is a fundamental conflict between biology and chemistry. Cotton is hydrophilic. It loves water. It acts like a sponge. Polyester, however, is oleophilic. It is oil-loving. At a molecular level, polyester is essentially plastic. It hates water, but it acts like a powerful magnet for oil. When you sweat, the water evaporates, but the body oils, the sebum, the fats, the waxes, are chemically attracted to the polyester fibers. They bond to the plastic. But it gets worse. If we look at a polyester fiber under a microscope, it isn't a smooth cylinder. To make activewear feel soft and wick moisture, manufacturers engineer the fibers with deep grooves and irregular cross-sections. These are micro-canyons. While these canyons are great for moving sweat away from your body, they are the perfect hiding spots for bacteria. The oil glues itself into these deep grooves and the bacteria move in. They have food, they have shelter, and they are protected from the outside world. And this is where your laundry routine fails. Most people wash their activewear on a quick wash or eco cycle, usually with cold water to protect the spandex. This is a mistake. Remember, the oil is bonded to the plastic. Cold water and weak detergent cannot break that bond. The bacteria realize they are under attack and they defend themselves. They create a biofilm. A biofilm is a microscopic matrix, a glue made of proteins and sugars that the bacteria secrete. They use this glue to cement themselves into the micro-canyons of your clothes. Think of this biofilm like a concrete bunker. The bacteria live inside it. When you wash your clothes in cold water, the detergent just washes over the surface of the bunker. It might kill a few stragglers on the outside, and the detergent fragrance might mask the smell for a few hours. But the colony inside the bunker is alive. As soon as you put that shirt on, your body heat warms up the plastic. The humidity rises. The bunker wakes up, and the bacteria immediately start pumping out isovaleric acid again. That is why you smell bad 10 minutes into your workout. The smell was never gone, it was just dormant.
Most laundry advice on the internet is folklore. This channel is science. If you appreciate the difference, help the algorithm process this data by liking the video. And if you want to build your complete digital handbook for fabric care, click subscribe.
Before we get to the solution, we must address the single biggest mistake people make with activewear: fabric softener. If you use fabric softener on your gym clothes, you are not cleaning them, you are embalming them. Fabric softeners are made of cationic surfactants. They work by coating fibers in a thin, waxy layer to reduce static and make them feel smooth. But when you coat a polyester fiber that has a biofilm on it, you are essentially applying a clear coat over a dirty wall. You are sealing the oil and the bacteria inside the plastic. This waxy layer creates a waterproof shield that prevents your detergent from ever reaching the bacteria in future washes. If your gym clothes have a permanent, funky undersmell that you just can't get rid of, fabric softener is almost certainly the culprit. So how do we destroy the bunker? We need a protocol based on chemistry. We need to do 3 things: remove the shield, breach the bunker, and dissolve the oil. Here is the FiberLogic protocol for activewear reset. Step 1. The strip. Stop using fabric softener immediately. To remove the waxy buildup you already have, you don't need expensive products. You need an acidic rinse. White vinegar or citric acid in your rinse cycle will help dissolve the mineral and softener buildup, exposing the fibers again. Step 2. The breach. Standard detergent is often not enough. You need enzymes. Specifically, you need a detergent containing protease and lipase. Protease is an enzyme that eats proteins. It breaks down the glue of the biofilm bunker. Lipase is an enzyme that eats fat. It breaks the bond between the body oil and the polyester. Think of enzymes like microscopic Pac-Man. They don't just wash the dirt away, they eat the structure that holds the dirt in place. Look for biodetergents or sport-specific washes that list these enzymes on the label. Step 3. The heat. This is the tricky part. High heat kills bacteria, but high heat also kills the lycra and spandex that make your clothes stretchy. We need to find the Goldilocks zone. Cold water, 30 degrees Celsius, is useless against biofilms. Boiling water, 90 degrees, destroys your leggings. The target is 40 to 50 degrees Celsius, roughly 105 to 120 Fahrenheit. This temperature is warm enough to soften the oils and help the enzymes work faster, but usually safe enough for modern elastics. Laundry is not magic, it is chemistry. Your activewear is a high-performance mesh plastic designed to trap oil. If you treat it like cotton, it will fail. Stop coating it in wax. Start using enzymes to break the biological glue. And understand that clean doesn't smell like ocean breeze. Clean smells like nothing. This has been FiberLogic. Wash wisely.